Hi. Give me a moment to get set up. I'm going to be doing a Ascension Energy update today, and I'm going to be doing Lemurian cards. Give me a moment to find this feed and get set up. I'm going to talk a little bit about the rest of November's energy and what to expect. Give me a moment to find this feed and share it out. You can go ahead and drop a comment if you're going to want a card. If you're just finding me, take 1 minute to share this feed out, please. I always need you guys to. It's really important that we are kind of getting this spiritual information out during this time. I'm going to be doing Lemurian cards today too. I'm about to get started. So take a moment, share this feed out. Go ahead and drop a comment if you're going to want a card. All right, we've had a lot of energy coming in this week. I like to think of this week's energy as very magical. We have a lot of miracles that are occurring, a lot of synchronicities, a lot of magic during this time. We've been integrating a lot of energy since the 11/11 portal, and then we had this full moon in Taurus, which is a very powerful energy. I did have some people come to my inbox this morning telling me, you know, that they really felt this portal the strongest out of any of them that they'd ever been through. You know, this energy is going to continue to get very intense. A lot of people are noticing it and suddenly feeling more and more. We've had a lot going on this week with the solar plexus as well. A lot of this energy is kind of going through that. And as we're going through this healing journey and we're working on healing our energy bodies and activating our light body, a lot of people are noticing that they're becoming more energy sensitive, more empathic, and we've had a lot of energy streaming through that center this week. We're going to be making a couple of shifts next week. We do have Mercury, which is going to go direct, which will probably make a lot of people feel better if you guys are having throat chakra issues, feeling like you're just in hermit mode, kind of avoiding people, having communication issues, relationship issues. That should really move things forward. We're also going to be making a shift, which a lot of people are already feeling, where we're kind of in Scorpio right now, which is about water. It is the emotional. And next week we're going to be shifting into Sagittarius, which is a fire energy, right? We have polar opposites. So we're going to be making this shift from water to fire. A lot of people are already feeling these energies. We can see that, you know, we can always tell what's going on with the earth as well. So we see a lot more fires during this time breaking out globally, things like that, as we're going through this ascension transition. Just know that there is a cleansing that is occurring not just with your own body, but with Gaia, with the earth as well. So we are seeing a lot is occurring with the elements. We're seeing that as these ascension energies are coming in, they're kind of amping up the elements as well, including us, because we're made of water. So a lot of people are starting to really feel these energy shifts. A lot of you guys are learning how to flow and how to manifest with these energy shifts. I think it's very important that we are manifesting this week, staying aligned with love. We're seeding our intentions right now. When I have to think about my intentions, it is love, right? My intention is to love here. It's very important that we are bringing love to these places, working on more self-love, being mindful to create something new. So this is a really powerful time that through staying extra positive and aligned with what it is that you're trying to manifest, you can really get very far ahead using these energy gateways. It's part of what has motivated me to even get on live feeds feed and talk about this stuff because I was having a hard time handling these ascension energies, and I learned that I could really learn how to flow with the universe, making my journey a lot easier. And so I'm learning how to use these storm energies to create, to manifest, to move obstacles in my own life, to get things done. So these are still some powerful energies coming in. I said we have a plot twist. I know everyone thinks the energy is settling down, and while it may be the next like 48 hours or so, this is a good time to be integrating all of these upgrades that we're going through. We're going to have another kind of wave of energy coming in within the next 48 hours or so. We're already kind of feeling these energies as they're flying around. This is a lot of, highly charged particles of light that contain a lot of activations. They are helping to further awaken, everyone on this planet in their own time with all of this. And it's very important to understand, while we may be at different places experiencing this, we are experiencing the same events, and we are here to experience awakening. So we're kind of, going through our own process in this, being activated and upgraded as our bodies can handle it, going through this process as fast as we can handle it. And it's important that we are holding space for the others that are going to be experiencing this awakening as well. A lot of the people that will find my content are probably way showers, light workers, right? Healers in some regard. So it's important that we're, learning mastery of our own energy at this time and realizing how interconnected that we are. And a lot of people, are waiting for the collective to change, but that change always starts within us first. Through us learning how to master our own energy, our own frequency, that is how we're going to change the entire collective, because we're all kind of resonating on the same frequencies at any given time. We are sharing this collective experience. So if you are someone who is feeling a pull to service, the best thing that you can do to help this planet, which is clearly in crisis, is to shift your vibration higher, to raise your vibration, because it's going to assist in raising up the entire collective. So we see that, this is a place where we're being shaped into who we are now, which is hopefully people either, in roles of service or getting there in some capacity. And we kind of need to realize we need this environment to kind of thrive on a soul spiritual level. So this is all kind of part of the process. It is needed. My link is above if you guys need me. If you resonate with this stuff, set up a reading, get an activation, check out a class. I am here if you need me today. Sherry Lee. Heaven on earth, you're invited to the fifth dimension, the new earth, spirit and matter. And we're kind of in transition right now. We're kind of in between worlds. And it's very important that we are staying aligned with the new, with your future. It's time to stop looking back. And a lot of that isn't even our own lessons. Sometimes it's the collective. Sometimes I see a lot of news posts on my feed and things going on politically and issues. Right? And I'm just not my reality. That is the old. I'm over here trying to create the new. Stay aligned with what it is that is going good in your life, what you're trying to accomplish, your goals, future plans. That is the new. Lisa Hollister. Dolphins, play, it's okay to relax, smile again, share your flow, and Taurus energy, and we still have a lot of that influencing the planet. That's what happens when we have these gateways open up and a lot of full moon energy come in. A lot of you guys are feeling the need to relax, to zen out, maybe take a nap, maybe have a snack, go have fun, right? Perfectly sums up Taurus energy. Have more fun right now. It's a really good time to be organizing as well. We still have Mercury in retrograde the next week. Do some spring cleaning, some decluttering, just as we're kind of letting go of a lot energetically. Sometimes our space needs to do the same. Krista Boston. Cosmic Circle, create sacred space, embrace unlimited possibilities. And we've been programmed to believe things can go, one of two ways usually, good or bad, right? Very dualistically. We have infinite potential, infinite capability, which is something that we're just starting to be able to understand, I think. I think that some of this spiritual stuff is hard to understand when we're kind of in this experience. And we're starting to be able to kind of unlimit our programming in terms of what it is we are able to accomplish. But daydream bigger. A lot of this, manifesting and creation begins in the mind. I know that we always have time to be with our thoughts no matter where we are. More daydreaming about good things. It's how we'll see these things and draw them to us. Jennifer Dawes. Shine your light with action. Space for grace. Kuan Yin. It's time that we are lighting ourselves on fire as well. There's a lot of water energy still hitting the planet. I say it puts my fire out a lot of the time, being in so much water. So we're going to be shifting next week into this fire. But it is time that we are finding our light and shining brighter in these places. Sarah McIntosh. Time to flow, release control, divine will, oceanic consciousness. It's important to remember that we are not just creating our reality alone, we are co-creating with the entire universe. So it's really important that we are surrendering to what the ego might want of us during this time so that our soul can really emerge and lead us on this journey. Time to surrender to the universe. Surrender is a big part of this. It's a huge part of getting past the obstacle of the ego as well. Let go. We can learn how to relax a little bit in these places. We still have a lot of fear collectively, but we should understand that we are being supported. We are being divinely guided. Charity Doss. Crystal Child, your natural core, pure innocence, removing falsehood seer. Keep working with your third eye. We're going to realize that a lot of our abilities lie in that chakra. It's very important. Keep working with that chakra. Julie Robinson. Guidance, inner compass, support, trust your guidance. Trust the guidance that you're receiving. And we're always receiving guidance, whether it is an intuitive knowing, a feeling, a sensation, right? Goosebumps, chills, something grabbing our attention, seeing something that triggers a remembering, right? Just kind of an understanding of things. We're always being guided. And as our frequency is continuing to rise, our guidance is going to be more and more apparent as well. Listens to your guidance. It's very important that we are listening to our intuition and understanding that a lot of that is the guidance that we're being given. Jenny Krakowski. Breathing, ground, feel sensations, purity, clarity, and expression. We have a lot of energy coming into the planet now, and we're going to continue to. I know that the December solstice is going to be huge as well, along with a couple big gateways we're going to have. So we're going to continue to kind of have an increase in this energy coming in. It's very important that we're grounding, right? Then our energy gets kind of erratic, more grounding, more connection with nature. It's really a good time this weekend to be getting outside, to be connecting with nature and these new frequencies. There's a lot of new energies that we're kind of adjusting to. We're going up in frequency, and sometimes our body needs a second to catch up, to recalibrate, to adjust. Mel Black. Heart of Ascension. Expansion, love for all, playfulness, release the past. And I think that our past, we need to understand that we came onto this planet and stepped into a lot of karma. Why would we agree to that on a soul level? The reason why is so that we could heal and transcend and step into a state of love. So we're doing a lot of work with clearing a lot of individual, collective karma to get back to this kind of heart space. Keep working on your heart chakra. Kelly M. Moore, you are sovereign. Right to choose, immunity to hooks, and your soul is urging you to liberate this life, right? There's a lot of things that keep people reincarnating back into these places. My main objective is to liberate as a soul this life. I don't want to keep coming back here on a cycle. I know I hear a lot of people with different perspectives, and I know there's people that are like, I love Earth and I love being here and I can't imagine being anywhere else, but I am not one of those people. My soul is seeking a deeper liberation with this spiritual understanding. So anything tying you down, taking your power, draining your energy, keeping you trapped, these are the things that have to go during this time. A lot of the times when we're asleep, we're kind of creating on a subconscious level, and I feel like we kind of created like this web or this mess until we wake up, and then we can kind of free ourselves on a spiritual level, and this is kind of part of the ascension process. More purging, more releasing, more letting go of the things that you're holding on to, whether it's old stuff, things you need to heal, people that are no longer serving you. Shayla Perthige. Divine Cosmic Mother Womb, you're loved, you're safe, rest now, sleep well. And we're going through this deep, intense kind of transformation where the physical body is changing from this light coming into the planet, and it's quite a process on us, not just physically, but clearly spiritually, right? So we're kind of going through this transformation. Know that you're kind of in that cocoon phase where you're meant to be working on your DNA, activating, resting, kind of recalibrating energetically. Donna K. Brannon. Blue Ray Being, direct divine expression, bridge between dimensions. And I know that we had a lot of programming that would convince us that we were these limited roles of the ego, but suddenly as we're having this spiritual awakening, we're finding out that, you know, we've had so many lessons in so many past places, and our soul is so much more. And I feel like the spiritual awakening is simply a remembering of the soul, kind of coming back to that. Jamie McDonald, Star Children, no veils, psychic, different, cosmic inspiration and light. Keep working with your third eye. It's powerful for you. People that do have a lot of abilities with the mind, be more careful with your thoughts too. A lot of mastering our abilities will be centered on us being able to master the mind as well, our thoughts. Cassie Shank. Key to your freedom, healed inner child, create inner safety, self-kindness. And we do have a lot of healing to do, and I see that a lot of these unhealed things tend to manifest into relationship patterns, traumas in our relationships, dramas around us, things like that. Keep on working on healing your inner child. It really will heal so much vibrationally for us to be healing those aspects. Rachel Byron. Divine Blueprint, Source Self-Embodiment, Inspiration, you're ready. And you know, we're going through a lot, like I said, being activated with these energies. Keep working on your DNA. That's going to be powerful in us, right? I believe we can recode our blueprint, and that we are kind of the ones who are going to learn how to program our own realities. So while we may have kind of come and incarnated into these places in our parents' programs, into a very karmic kind of 3D reality, we're here to create something new. We're here to bring different fifth-dimensional templates of love with us, things that we brought with us in our DNA, which is kind of our multi-dimensional blueprint. Keep working on your DNA. Linda Bonham. Multi-dimensional. Multi-dimensions, timelines, be you. Don't even try to fit in. And I'm trying to just make sense of my reality. It's a lot of what inspires me to get into this stuff, right? I'm just trying to make sense of my reality, and it's become very apparent that yes, I've experienced many timelines and many realities kind of in the one place here on this planet. So I know that everyone's kind of at that space, and you know, if it seems like you've had a lot of lessons this life, or a lot going on, or maybe just a lot going on at any given time, yes, we're experiencing multiple dimensions kind of running simultaneously. A lot of those old timelines are continuing to crumble, to fall in and emerge into something new. Just kind of embrace this process. Michelle Morphy. Love it. Taurus can be a weird energy to vibe with, right? I'm like, hi, Taurus. It can be a weird energy to vibe with, but we're still feeling a lot of this really high frequency energy, and it's really powerful for, I said, clearing a path, clearing a way for us. Michelle Morphy, Lemurian guide, sister, friend, teacher of infinite universal love. A lot of this understanding is leading us back to ourselves and who we were in past times. We're kind of bringing back this spiritual understanding, and that is how. While we may have had, I believe, our memories wiped possibly, we still have that remembering on a soul level. So we still have all of this information and knowledge stored on a subconscious mind level and also a soul level that's kind of coming back during this time. Whether it's just like an understanding, resonating with something, seeing something you really align with, maybe a meme that grabs your attention. These are, you know, past life information and knowing coming back to us now. Kathleen Thurmer, fire and water, stillness amongst turmoil, feel the emotional integration. And you know, we are being called during this time to assist this planet in helping raise up not just the frequencies, but to help, you know, raise this planet up into higher levels of consciousness. I believe a lot is going on, like I said, in one place, and we are very much needed during this time. A lot of you guys are feeling that calling to assist, right? We're supposed to be kind of like beacons of light in these times that may lead people as guides back to themselves, and this is very powerful work that we're gathering to do as well. Krista Sainsbury. Depths of love. Let go of fear and jump into love. Go beyond attachment. Time to get out of the mind and into the space of the heart, which is really hard, especially, I know a lot of you guys catching my feed probably live in America, right? I always think of that as the remnants of Atlantis, right? What's left of Atlantis, a place kind of the mind. And we need to get back to a space of the heart now and kind of back to those Lemurian kind of frequencies. Keep working on your heart chakra. Choose love over fear. If you guys are in doubt, a lot of the times your fear is coming from your head, right? Mental component, and a lot of times love is coming more from a space of the soul. Mark Golden. Way of Pearls, liminal space, new energies, trust, time of growth. This isn't going to happen overnight. We're realizing this is a slow, steady climb, kind of doing this ascension as we're doing this work and we're kind of gathered here. But there are a lot of new energies coming into the planet that we are integrating that are very powerful in all of this. Jenny Julie Kuzman. And if you guys are just finding me or I've been on for a minute, please share this feed out too. Jenny, portholes, doorways into the now, letting go of the warrior. A lot of us came here as indigos, right? System busters, ones that were going to come assist in kind of bringing new paradigms here. Time to let go of that warrior mentality. We're trying to kind of manifest spaces of peace, right? So we kind of did a really hard job for the younger souls that are coming here and are kind of going to help assist in building the new. More meditation. More meditation. Paul Max, sending love to Australia. You're in your own storm over there. It's okay to feel it all. Cleanse, collapse of the old, realignment, and like I said, let go of fear. There is a cleansing that is occurring that will continue to occur through this year. We're getting ready to close up, I guess, the decade, and we're getting ready to we're already entering into a new chapter, but we're getting ready to create and start something new. These storms are here to assist. They are not anything bad. Any of the places that are being affected are being kind of cleansed so that we can all go up in frequency. There is a divine order in all of this. The trick is to stay really grounded through these storms as well. We can kind of learn how to be the calm in the storm. Desiree Blackburn. Cities of Light, Telos, Adama, Inner Earth, Etheric Retreats, and Family of Light. You should be very connected with the earth. A lot of you guys are feeling a pull to get outside, to work with the ley lines, to assist in Gaia's ascension, to help restore this planet kind of, as well as to heal it. Get outside more, you'll get a power from connecting with nature and the energies of the ley lines. Renee Gravlin. Inner child attunement. Go within, listen, loving parenting. Keep on working on healing your inner child, and a lot of people are very comfortable and just shoving it down, right, stuffing old traumas within, but you know what happens? Then they carry on to your children and the people around you in those lessons, and they become mirrored back, and they become, other traumas keep going forward. I just have been going down these family lines for a while, and here we are. We're being given a chance to kind of heal and get rid of these things once and for all on this planet, and this is powerful work. So, we're doing a lot karmically at this time. Continue to heal your inner child. It will really continue to heal your family line. Christine Castrolon. Vision of unity. Focus on the light. Right to see. Releasing illusion. Pineal activation. Keep on working on your third eye. This awakening does not happen overnight. It happens in stages. We'll continue to awaken more and more. Keep working with your third eye. Tammy Oliver. Yes. Light language. Universal language of oneness, of love. Listen with your heart, and you're for sure meant to be painting some light language too. Be sure to be incorporating these type of things into your art if you can as well. It will be really powerful. Creating anything is very powerful. Pamela Wilson. Nurture, self-healing, Ruby Ray, birthing the new earth. Sarah Wynn. Resolution, old timelines are collapsing, insights, higher self embodiment, expression, and we're kind of merging with other aspects of ourselves, and one of those is our higher self. Keep on working on your crown chakra. I always say prayer and meditation are very powerful for our crown chakra, which is very helpful in us, stepping more and more into becoming and being our higher selves here in the now. D.I. Monte. Universe, Metatron, wholeness, commune with all life, micro to macronism. You have a strong connection with the angels. Ask them for more help. We have to ask as well. We have to make it clear that we want assistance from our angels, whether it's, right, some people are working with aliens, the interdimensional spirits, right, I'm sure, angels, things like that, but we always have to ask. Because these interdimensional type of entities are not able to just interfere with us. I always make it clear that I would love to work with all benevolent entities that are here to assist humanity with ascension. It can be very powerful to be working with deities, ascended masters, your angels. Nancy Louise. Rainbow Child, unstoppable, new earth builder, multi-talented. Keep on working on manifesting. This is an ability, and we had to practice with these things. We spent our entire life pretty much asleep, right? And we're just we've been awake like 1 second in the scope of our lives. I always joke around, but it's so true. So we have to practice with these things. We have a lot of abilities, feelings, intuition, psychic awareness coming online, and it's really important that we are practicing manifesting as well, and we're in a good space that we can do that here. Lisa Welsh. Integration, forgive yourself and others, reunion, let go of defenses, open the door. We're integrating a lot of energy and we're kind of changing. Hopefully you guys are noticing you're not the same person you were 5-10 years ago, and you're continuing to evolve, especially into these higher frequency kind of areas. Listen to your body. Take good care of your body as well as we're going through these shifts. Gabrielle Leone. Surrender, release misaligned energies, reattune to your truth. And it is time that we are surrendering to divine will. Hopefully it's even better if we can create, something in our reality that is in alignment with divine will as well. That can be very powerful. Surrender to what it is the universe is creating for you as well. Lisa Phoenix. Cosmic heart source, source of all, true home, just be, heart connection. Keep working on your heart chakra. There's a lot that has kept us closed off and trapped in the mind for a very long time. And it's very important that we're continuing to open up and kind of work past our own stuff, continuing to heal our heart chakra. That's where a lot of our power is going to be found, through that chakra. Brian Feliciano. Know yourself. Meditate. Who am I? The veil is lifting and opening, and I really like this time of year. I'm always saying that you usually have a lot more profound meditations, dreams, things coming to you, downloads, stuff like that. Continue to ask who you are. I found this is such a complex question, right? Who am I? Because consciousness is very vast. But continue to ask that question. Meditate on it. Kiwana Bailey. Hello. Star connection, guidance from the stars, galactic self, unified field. We're being assisted galactically during this time, and we have a lot of assistance as this is unfolding. A lot of you guys are star seeds that are here that are now awakening because you've been activated to be of service in some way, activated for missions. So a lot of you guys are finding out that you are star seeds as you're going through this awakening. Maybe you guys have always just had more energy than a lot of the people around you. Maybe you've just been tuned into, things that a lot of people couldn't perceive. Maybe you've just had a really strong connection with the universe, with source. All signs that you might be a star seed. Judith Ellen. Etheric matter. Spiritual matter, new life, sparkles, bedding in the light. And, we are creating something new. It's part of kind of the ascension journey, the journey of the soul. Stay aligned with what it is that you are trying to create. Janet Davis. Tree of life, circle of life, clear energies, channel. Keep working on your energy. It's how we're going to find a lot of this comes together. You know, we have to change too. So if you, and this goes for everyone, of course, right? If you guys are someone who doesn't like where you're at now, doesn't like your lessons, doesn't like your life, isn't really having the best time, is having a lot of hard lessons, nothing is going to change until we change our pattern of behavior, change our energy, change our frequency. And this is nothing personal. It doesn't matter how good of a person you are, right? Christianity. It doesn't matter how good of a person you are. The universe is always just responding to what frequencies we're putting out in our vibration. So, you know, when I was at a really low frequency, I was having a lot of experiences that I wasn't really liking or enjoying. I was drawing a lot of low frequency people and experiences to me. And, you know, through learning this stuff and going into my journey with energy healing and stuff like that, I learned how to change my energy. I began working on myself and changed my energy, and it changed my entire universe. A lot of people might not know this, but I went from someone who was very closed off spiritually and on a lot of pharmaceuticals to getting into this type of healing and holistic health. And, you know, now I'm living abroad. And so this kind of stuff can transform every area of your life. And if you are someone who is looking to manifest bigger, step into your potential, raise your frequency up, this is the only way that we're going to do it, by going within and changing ourselves. We've always been taught to change our exterior kind of environment, and that will never work. It's always changing ourselves to change what we're attracting. Keep working on your energy. This kind of stuff is so powerful in changing our entire reality, everything that we're drawing to us. A lot of this feed is also like healers and light workers. If you're trying to get more into the metaphysical, anyone on this feed, you guys know that I also teach energy healing classes. I have a lot of people that come to me, and you know, you have to be willing to put that energy and time into your own energy that everyone's always putting outside of themselves. That's really how we find mastery, and you know, going within, working on our energy, investing in ourselves, putting some time and energy into ourselves instead of everyone else. And that's how we're really going to shift our reality. So more energy work. It's just so powerful in all this. I'm always saying we can't go up in frequency overnight, so we have to continue to gradually work at these things. Gretchen Hyatt, awakening is what we're all doing here. It's what we all have in common. Know who you are, DNA activation. Keep on working on your DNA. That's also powerful as well. I'm seeing, as someone who recodes DNA, that we have a lot of things kicking off with DNA globally, whether it is an increase in things like genetic mutations. I can't even say certain words on these vids. You know, we see an increase in genetic type of issues kind of on this planet. I believe that there's a clear agenda to keep people on 2 strands of DNA and as dumbed down as possible spiritually, so we remain disconnected from ourselves and kind of aren't able to step into our power. So through working on our DNA, activating ourselves, that is very powerful in the spiritual awakening. It's a lot of what these energies are doing that's coming into this planet as well. Keep working on your DNA, Gretchen. Let's see, Chuck DeBalls. Emergence. Celebrate sensuality, joy, right to enjoy, truly living. They always try to keep everyone miserable around here too, you'll notice, right? So try to have fun. I know we forget that when we're in between responsibility and jobs, and a lot of you guys are parenting and doing things. Try to have more fun. That's what's going to help raise our vibration as well, kind of doing things that we enjoy. Nicole Hernandez. Rising to Pleiadian frequencies, sacred bond, healing, clears space for higher energies, and we're seeing a galactic merger that is occurring to this on this planet. Whether, you know, it is the starseeds coming here bringing knowledge, healing, understanding. We're seeing actual, you know, extraterrestrial energies coming into the planet, things like that. I think it's time that we're realizing that we all have galactic origins, and it's really powerful in this ascension, in our awakening. You're definitely very connected to space. Make sure you're working on your lower chakras too. A lot of times when we're also in those upper ones, we need to bring the energy down lower to the material. Lisa Hollister. Essences and energies. Attune to the subtle energies. Balance frequency holders. We're bringing a new energy to this planet, a different type of frequency. You know, this can be very disorienting, this whole process, because a lot of times when we're awake, we're not really fitting in. We're vibrating on different frequencies. Maybe, you know, some of the families that we incarnated into didn't enjoy us stepping through their bloodlines, things like that. You're vibrating on a higher frequency. You're meant to be bringing a different type of energy to this planet. I think it's really powerful when we find our own frequency. If you guys notice when you're hanging out by yourself, you're probably most on your frequency, right? You're most on your frequency. You're in your own energy. When we're around a lot of other people, we tend to kind of vibrate around, bounce to other frequencies. Make sure you're staying on your own frequency and finding your frequency. That's really powerful in all of this. Wari Marie. Lemurian egg, rest, rejuvenate. You're full of divine potential. You're in the egg cocoon phase where, you know, we're integrating a lot of energies. We're being activated very fast. Make sure that you are resting, listening to your body, taking really good care of your physical body too. We're suddenly realizing where a lot of people weren't really caring about their health, and suddenly people are going to be, if they haven't already, realizing the physical body is very important, and it is our vehicle here, and once we trash the body, we tend to have to leave the experience. So it's very important that we're taking really good care of the physical body as well. Let's see. Laura Burns Bloss. Time to share space. Telepathy, co-creation, communication, honoring. You know, a lot of you guys are very telepathically tuned in, and sometimes, you know, if you guys are resonating with being an empath, you're picking up frequencies, vibrations, thoughts. This is telepathic abilities being activated, coming online. So, you know, I believe all people are meant to be psychic, empathic, right, telepathically connected. I feel we just kind of got really dumbed down with a bunch of chemicals and indoctrination and things like that, and now we're getting back to our kind of our original frequencies and realizing that, oh my God, I probably have these amazing spiritual abilities or gifts that I'm beginning to activate. Keep working with your third eye. It'll be really powerful for you too. Lisa Mancini. Unlocking your gifts, sacred gifts, energy senses, pure love is the key. A lot of you guys are realizing that you're becoming more tuned in with these energies coming in too as well, right? And this Taurus energy is all about the feeling, the senses, right? Unlocking your abilities. We're realizing that feeling is kind of part of unlocking our abilities. Suddenly we're coming into these spiritual senses. Maybe you're feeling things more deeply, just having a knowing and understanding. Keep following your intuition. Sonia Walker, love it. Ships of light, beam up your vibration, open to your star family. Love it, stay open. Jennifer Sloan, divine feminine, receive your birthright, unconditional love. Keep working on your heart chakra. We came to bring unconditional love to this planet. We came to, you know, show people forgiveness as well in a lot of senses. Keep working on your heart chakra. Nivia Petrova, dove of peace. Stay in the heart. All is well. Be at peace. Hopefully, you know, we're chilling out more and more too as we're going through this experience where, you know, a lot of people start out in a lot of fear, anxiety, stress, and depression. And, you know, once you kind of fill that spiritual void and get on this spiritual path, hopefully you're living in bliss, tranquility, peace, things like that. Keep working on your heart chakra. And I am Nivea. I know, I saw Krista Sainsbury. Expression. Authentic expression. Words are powerful. Truth. We're realizing that our words are shaping our reality. A lot of things I'm learning here because, you know, I'm doing these videos and it's important that I'm speaking about good things and about a reality we want to see, because we have a lot of potential with our words to be creating something new. We can create entire realities, entire situations, entire worlds, and entire experiences simply by the things that we're talking about. That's why we see that a lot of this programming is to get people to complain a lot, right? You guys know that if you're ever around someone who complains all the time, it's probably very draining for you to be around, right? So our words can either, you know, be draining energetically or uplift people energetically. So it's really important that we're speaking about things that we want to see kind of seep into our reality. We can get really good with our words and our thoughts and learn how to stay focused and aligned on what we want to create, and then we can better draw these things to us too. Be very careful with your words. Find your voice. It's going to be powerful, and you're finding your abilities manifesting. Sienna Wolf. Synchronicity, opportunities and divine timing, open to change, divine outcomes. With manifesting, usually we'll put out like a frequency or an idea that we want something, and then, you know, it hasn't come to us by next week, right? This is me manifesting. It's not here. I don't think it's working. What's going on? We start to panic internally. Everything has to come to us in divine timing. Our entire life plan, everything. And, you know, this is very important in all of this. So once we put out vibrations that we want something, it's already manifested. We're usually just waiting for it to arrive. But a lot of people will self-sabotage, like, I don't think it's working, it's not here yet, I can't manifest, and begin to kind of self-sabotage. And these are our blocks. These are our limits, those doubts when it comes to what we're creating. So make sure that you are manifesting, that you're putting out, you know, a vibration or frequency, and, you know, waiting patiently for it. It is on the way. Kelly M. Moore. Crown, right to know, go beyond attachments, divine alignment, keep working on your crown chakra. Samantha Joan, well of dreams, creation, visions, messages, dissolve the veil, bliss and dreams. Pay attention to the dreams that you are having. These are messages coming to us. Us, you know, being able to better understand these other realities that we exist in simultaneously. Pay attention, whether it's, you know, messages you're getting, visions you're seeing, dreams, just kind of knowing things. This is a powerful time of year for our psychic awareness as well. Keep working with your head chakras. If you're hearing buzzing, ringing in the ears, frequencies, things like that, these are kind of different chakras in your head area activating as well. So we have a lot going on in this head of ours, right? So we have a lot of senses coming online as well. Latoya Jordan, time to travel. I was making a joke. I said, yeah, I have some places I want to travel, but I've been astral traveling, right? So make sure that you are aware that we have inner and outer journeys. Believe in yourself. We're making big shifts. Time to astral travel. Time to meditate. Time to go within. And I'm realizing that might give me more satisfaction than actually going on these outer journeys, to go on some inner ones as well. This is a powerful time for tuning into the unseen, the subconscious. More meditation, more sleep, more dream work, things like that. Joanna Childs. Elders, spiritual mentoring, equality, stability, wisdom, experience, and counsels. And, you know, if you had a feeling that you're an old soul, you probably are. Right? You feel like you've been here before, maybe deja vu, this might seem familiar, maybe you've seen this story kind of play out before. You know, we came here at different ages, but you're pretty much an old soul that's been here before, hence the draw to the Lemurian stuff. Taros Arusi. Cosmic self. You're a cosmic being. Stay confident in your truth. And like I said, we're so much more than this body. I had to tell someone, you know, when you leave this experience, chances are you will reincarnate again and you will have another body in a different role with a different experiences, and you are something so past this experience, the essence of you. And we tend to really identify with the role that we're playing, the things that we're seeing, our experiences like they are us, not understanding, you know, we are the observer in all of this. So we're so much more than this body. And, you know, there is a very real agenda to keep people content in just the material and cut off spiritually, so that we don't understand the core essence of who we are. And these are spiritual beings that we are past this human experience. Keep on working on your energy. Keep on working on tuning into the universe. Christy Soul. Sacred Mountain, Vision Quest, Clarity and Truth, Deep Healing. Christine Starseed Marie, Time to manifest. Co-creation, gratitude, divine alignment, and joyful visions. Stay in gratitude. It's so powerful in unlocking things. It's probably one of the highest frequencies that we can be on as well. Brad Brand. Creation, unique expression, flow of creation, joyfulness. And you know, we have a lot of emphasis on our past, and I always say that, you know, we are the experience now. It's very important that we are here during this time. And the universe wants to experience creation through being you. It's really important that we are getting creative, that we're kind of thinking of new things to do, staying excited, staying in bliss, more manifesting. Jennifer Truesdale. Peace beyond survival. Peacemaker through inner peace. Resolving ancient splits. We came to free our ancestors from their karma as well. Like I mentioned earlier, that we have a lot of karma that we came to conquer. And you know, it's an important point that how can our ancestors be assisting us when they're in karmic debt? So we came to free and release a lot of this karmic debt now through our experiences. Keep healing yourself. Like I said, when you heal yourself, it heals, you know, those that will come after you as well, so that they don't have to have those same kind of experiences. I think that especially the people that are awakened now having this experience could look back upon their childhood and see that there were times when perhaps your parents were not always healed and had transferred some of their pain, some of their issues, some of their lessons onto us, and we took these on as our own experiences, as our own limitations, our own lessons. And this is a lot of what we are overcoming now in our healing journey. And you know, everyone that suddenly has a spiritual awakening or is experiencing awakening, you know, the goal is to fully heal so that we can heal this planet as well. So keep on working on healing yourself. Nicole Dion. Healing, gentleness of love, realignment, and transformation. And you know, this has been a huge reset, this week's energy. We're kind of going through an energetic reset. And it's really important that we realize that anything that we're losing is not in alignment with who we are. So we can never lose people, relationships, jobs, experiences, anything that is serving us. So only the things not serving us ever change around here. And this is all about us finding what is in alignment with who we are. So this is a powerful process that we're going through. Rest more, integrate these energies. Kelly Jacobs with an I, you are an indigo child. Inspire, heart, dialogue, action, passion, and community. And you know, I love the indigos because we chose a kind of a hard role, bringing galactic light to this planet, right? Bringing that blue light to this planet so that we could kind of make a bridge for those souls that would come after us. This is powerful work. Samantha Palante. Abundance, fullness of source, enough for all. And you know, we see that the third dimension is about lack, separateness, right? Sickness, disease, things like that. Third dimensional concepts. So as we're kind of raising up in frequency and learning how to navigate the fifth dimension, we're realizing this is a place of abundance, having everything that you need, where everyone is taken care of, new ways of being, new ways of thinking. So we're kind of making this transition from, you know, the third dimension to the fifth, right? With this fourth dimension acting as a bridge in between. And we're kind of adjusting to a new way of being, a new planet. A lot of people come and ask me, they're like, well, when are we going to see the fifth dimension? We've already been anchored into these dimensions and had access to them. And it's just simply a different frequency within, right? Manifested outerly. I'm going to be going on that note because I have a lot going on right. I have like Facebook emailing me. I have a lot going on right now, but if you need me, for sure, go check out my site. I am here. It's a powerful time to do some energy work this week. Maybe check out a class, and I will be back live tomorrow.